is Papa Shango. And you are listening to Icopod. Beware of Papa Shango. Beware of voodoo. And definitely beware of Icopod.
And we're back with episode 178 of IcoPod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and the man that powerbombed a child at his babysitters, Dallas Gridley. Guys, we're on the march to WrestleMania 12 officially. We're coming off of In Your House number 6. It's going to be Shawn and Bret Hart at WrestleMania, unless Bret Hart loses the belt before. Who knows? How pumped, how stoked are we for the march to WrestleMania 12?
So pumped.
I'm slightly worried because really nothing has been built yet, and we're going into March here pretty soon. So that's a little, fucking concerning.
Yeah, well, with like Bret and Shawn too, there's no real storyline. It's more of like, oh, it's a dream match. You know, who's the better wrestler, Bret or Shawn? Is it my time yet? I don't know.
Yeah,
this isn't like a Hogan Savage where it's like, hey, you're fucking my girl. I fucking hate you. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, where they're fighting in like a projected backstage fucking. Basically, it looks like a nurse's office.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I am. You know what? I'm hopeful. Because the way I think of it is, it can't get any worse than last year. So
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so by default, we're already up. We're already like in the black.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we have plenty of time before WrestleMania that if they really fuck it up, I'll be pretty impressed.
It's going to take some skill.
I really think it is. But last year, if I'm remembering correctly, last year's WrestleMania, it was the same thing as all the shows that happened last year, where literally it felt like the week before, it was like, oh, here's the matches. I mean, WrestleMania, we knew the main event and stuff, but like,
yeah,
this year, like, we got plenty of time. So like, what's your excuse?
Well, and that's I guess the point I'm trying to make. I don't want them to hot shot everything 2 weeks out. Because that's what we got last year, like Dallas said. So, yeah, I'm hopeful that, at least if we know, again, maybe our main event, that they're going to start building everything else fucking tonight. Let's fucking crank it up. Let's build it up so that by the time WrestleMania comes, it feels like fucking WrestleMania, not, King of the Ring.
Yeah, and the positive for this, so we're on the February 19th, 1996 edition of Raw, and WrestleMania doesn't take place until March 31st. So we're looking at over a month and a half of build potential here. And we do have a main event lined up with Shawn and Bret. The likelihood is that Undertaker and Diesel will be taking place. Maybe something between Razor and Goldust will continue. I doubt it would be like a Razor 1, 2, 3 kid thing. I don't think that's going to really take place. Vader will likely, I believe the rumor is Vader will be wrestling Yokozuna at the event. I'm sure there'll be a random tag team title match where the Smoking Guns are going to fight like, the Godwins with absolutely no context or reason for it, because that's what they did at the Royal Rumble when they fought the Body Donnas and there had been no interaction between the two teams. But we have quite a bit of time before we have to really worry about it. Let's get right into the notes, though, this week. because there's a decent amount of stuff here. So, speaking of Vader, he will be having shoulder surgery on February 1st, which means that already happened, and is expected to be back in the ring by WrestleMania. I don't know if we've seen him. We saw him at In Your House, right? He came out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so he'll probably likely be very limited until WrestleMania. Billy Gunn had neck surgery for a disc problem over the weekend and will be out 4 to 6 weeks. And that injury happened at the Royal Rumble. So if I had to guess, it looks like the title belts for the second year in a row will likely be vacated by the Smoking Guns. If I had that, I had to guess.
Oh.
Rad Radford, also known as Louis Spicoli, had a seizure on January 31st in California, but was able to quickly recover. However, he is going to be out of action for 8 weeks. I don't even know if he comes back, to be honest with you. They had a house show back on January 26th that took place at Madison Square Garden, which we covered back then. And this should be a really interesting sign here. It drew 15,483 fans for a gate of $206,887. So,
wow.
By 96 standards, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
So we've been seeing vignettes for the man with a missing ear, which would be Mick Foley, previously known as Cactus Jack in WCW and ECW. And Meltzer's reporting that his name in the World Wrestling Federation will be Mankind the Mutilator.
Oh.
Part of that is true. Not
Mutilator.
Yeah. Could you imagine? The Mutilator!
That doesn't surprise me at all, though, to be honest with you.
No, dude. I can't believe it actually didn't get used.
In such a cartoon era, like that seems to be. Excuse me. Jim Cornette's moving himself, his wife, and his hot tub to Connecticut to be part of the booking team.
Oh, God.
Good.
So it'll be interesting to see just how much Smoky Mountain bullshit is going to be on television here.
More diaper matches. Let's fucking do it.
I guess it's already. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's already been happening. There is growing concern backstage that Razor Ramon and Diesel are going to jump ship when their contracts expire.
No.
I doubt it. Like, come on. Who's
no way? There's no way.
They're fucking main eventers, dude.
Yeah, it's ludicrous. I don't know why they would ever do that.
Yeah, no way.
Unless they want to do like career suicide or something. I mean, there's no way they'd be part of like the biggest angle in wrestling and like beat the WWF for like 3 years straight. No, it's not gonna. Whatever. The WWF wants to bring in Jake the Snake Roberts on a part-time deal.
Good
but
idea.
He doesn't want to give up his religious commitments.
Which are what?
Snorting cocaine, I would imagine.
Religiously.
Yeah. So
fuck off.
That's Jake Roberts for you. Trying to pretend like he's a changed man in '96.
What about the Lord now, man?
Doesn't happen for like 20 years, right?
It's all about the Lord now.
If you go
Sid's
to Jake
well, I'm playing softball. I don't know about you fuckers.
If you go to Jake Roberts' house, I heard that all of his spoons on the bottom, it's all brown. What?
It must just because he is mixing a lot of chocolate milk.
Well, yeah. That Nesquik, dude, that can stain your shit if you don't immediately wash it after.
Really can. I'm more of a strawberry Nesquik, but, teach their own.
Strawberry hits different. I remember the first time I had that, and I was like, oh, fuck. That's way more refreshing than chocolate.
Yeah, I need some of that.
Yeah, that's a debate.
Don't even get me started on the Burn Dairy mint milk, you piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, the mint milk, baby.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh.
Wowzer.
We go through many gallons of each up until St. Patrick's Day. Well, each March or whatever it is.
All right, on February 5th, the Monday Night Wars, because hey, I remember this time, the Monday Night Nitro won the ratings 2.9 to 2.7, and Meltzer considers that a shock, considering I believe that's the episode in which it was Brett against Taker.
Well, let's be fair, it's the Undertaker.
I mean, you might not be wrong. I don't know.
You seen one?
That's for every wrestler ever, though, so that's okay. In Your House 6, some feedback from the fans. 58.8% said thumbs up.
What the fuck?
26% were like, nah, man, not good. And 15 were like, yeah, I don't know, in the middle.
That's where I would say I was.
I was in the middle, too. But overwhelmingly, it's considered a really good show, I guess. The best match on the show was Shawn against Owen, which I think I would agree with that. And the worst was Jake Roberts against Tatanka, which took place on the pre-show.
No, I was going to say, I don't remember seeing that at all.
Yeah, no. We could have watched it, but I was like, nah.
You wait a second. We could have watched that match and you didn't make us.
We probably could have.
Absolutely not.
I think it's on YouTube, but I was like, nah, man.
I'm watching it.
Listen, in 1995, I made you guys watch a recap show. I figured I'd throw you guys a bone and not watch a Jake Roberts Tatanka 1996 match.
I just want to point out, Bob made me and Austin suffer through a clip show, but he would not let me and him watch a clip show. I just want to say there is definitely a double standard here.
The clip show on Raw was 43 minutes long. The clip show you want to watch was 2 hours. Of the same shit that we saw over the course of 12 weeks.
Also, Bob used to make me watch Superstars matches that didn't amount to shit.
That's true.
So I have to go and watch a shitty YouTube fucking video.
What
Terrible audio ripped from a VHS tape. And Bob would be like, did you watch it? I'm like, yeah, man. You fucking sent it to me yesterday.
Yeah, I would always forget. What match was it? Because we did a couple live, right? Well, not live, but like
I've watched a couple with you guys. So yeah, even when I started.
Yeah, what match was it where I think it was before Dallas jumped on, but I sent you a match and you were like, Bob, the fucking runtime for this is 13 minutes.
It was a Doink match.
Was it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
It must have been Doink and Mr. Perfect then, I think.
Or some bullshit. No, because those actually weren't too bad. It was a bullshit. Like, you see the two names, and then you see the time limit, and you're like, are you fucking kidding? I'm not watching this. We're watching it on the air. I'm not doing that. Now, mind you, entrances and bullshit was 6 minutes of the video.
Holy shit.
Right.
But still. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, good old days. Let's go to the house shows, and we're going to do a throwback here. It's not really a throwback, though.
Oh.
The World Wrestling Federation and the USWA had a joint show in Memphis, Tennessee at the Mid-South Coliseum the day before In Your House, February 17th, 1996. And it drew 7,500 fans. And it featured the following matches: Steve Austin defeating Savio Vega. This is a bit of an upset, I would think. Brian Christopher pinned Tatanka. Yokozuna defeated Davey Boy Smith. This is probably another upset. Duke Drosy, who was a substitute for Razor Ramon, pinned the 1-2-3 Kid.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. This is fucking weird. Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert defeated the Body Donnas and the Godwins in an elimination match. Skip pinned Phineas, and then Tommy Rich pinned Skip.
Wow.
Okay.
So they must be getting a tag team title shot at WrestleMania if I've ever seen one. Could you imagine Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert like, yeah, buddy, look at my Confederate flag. We're coming after the smoking guns.
Yeah,
that would be horrible. Ahmed Johnson defeated the USWA champion Jeff Jarrett by countout.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, the reason for that, so the match went 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and Jarrett was unable to continue after diving onto Ahmed on the floor from the apron. Jarrett was eventually taken out on a stretcher.
Okay.
Sweet, I'll take it.
When keeping it real goes wrong, if I've ever seen it there. Okay, this is the night before In Your House. A reminder: Shawn Michaels pinned Owen Hart. So they got a preview there of the In Your House match. Oh boy, what the hell is this? So WWF Intercontinental Champion Goldust defeated Yokozuna, who is a substitute for The Undertaker, by disqualification in 1 minute and 30 seconds When Yokozuna shoved the referee prior to the bout, Paul Bearer came out and said Undertaker didn't make it as he was stranded due to weather, but said Goldust wasn't going to get off easy, which brought out Yoko as the replacement. How can a dead man be trapped in the weather?
That's the shittiest thing I've ever. Undertaker is stuck on the highway. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Oh my god! It rained too much and there was mud. He couldn't get out of his casket.
The only thing stopping Undertaker was a hurricane warning. Get the fuck out of here.
In the main event, WWF World Champion Bret Hart defeated Jerry Lawler in a steel cage match by escaping over the top in 9 minutes and 39 seconds.
Where was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, that seems like it might have missed the mark in terms of relevancy.
How many people were at this show? Does it say?
7,500.
So Memphis's best fucking show in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd go.
I'd go because it's like different. They're kind of mixing it up. It's nice to see like the interpromotional matches and stuff like that even. So it's kind of fun. I like it.
Well
it's really a WWF show.
It is. Yeah, well, but
there's only a couple of USWA guys, but the USWA guys do win a match.
Well,
and that's what I like, I think. Because USWA, the cards that we've heard most recently, Gorgeous George III has 16 matches out of 17 on the fucking card.
Well, so yeah, to be fair, I mean, you really had the USWA roster on that show, but, there's only a couple of them because usually you read their names 7 times during the card.
Yeah, so that I liked. I also like the idea that the WWF guys probably didn't give a fuck very much. So they were probably just having fun and doing whatever the fuck they want. So that was probably worth seeing.
That's a good point too, actually.
Yeah, the night before a pay-per-view, they're probably like, you know what? I'm not gonna hurt myself unless you're Jeff Jarrett, and he did.
Yeah, and they're like probably just having fun and like the crowd's into it. So yeah, it's probably a good atmosphere. So yeah, I'd go to that.
Yeah. Dallas, you said you'd go to?
Oh yeah, I'd go. I think it'd be a fun one.
All right. Well, let's get into... Oh, my God. What the fuck? Let's get into the February 19th, 96 Raw. Now, before we get into the show, if you're listening in your car, make sure you're paying attention to railroad tracks because trains can't stop, but you can. And also, let's say you're coming home from work and you can't wait to get to your wife. And you're like, wow, you know what? I can't get hard right now. Maybe you're stressed. Well,
I can't get hard right now.
But you know what? Plop a Blue Chew right before you leave.
Yeah.
By the time you get home, you're going to be rock hard solid. Like a Laffy Taffy.
Plop it in, you piece of shit.
Hashtag rock hard deck.
You're going to be rock hard like a banana Laffy Taffy. And boy, your woman ain't going to be able to chew that quick enough.
She ain't going to be able to Blue Chew it, if you know what I mean.
Blue Chew, discount code, ICOPOD.
ICOCOC.
ICOCOC. I doubt that's actually going to work, but I guess you could try.
And also, if you do you rent or own your home?
Sure
you do. And you know it ain't easy.
If there's one fucker that I could just, if I had a bullet in one gun, and it was like, okay, man, okay, here's the deal. You can either shoot Conrad Thompson, or you can shoot somebody else that everybody hates. Doesn't matter who. I'm picking the Alabama Dream. Conrad fucking Thompson. I hate that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's too much. All right, get your Peacock ready, and we can get this show on the road. The march to WrestleMania 12 will officially begin when I count down from 5 and I say play, and you're going to hit that damn play button. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Runtime for this is 45 minutes, 50 seconds, but I'm sure for Dallas it's 51.
No, it's 50 seconds. It says the right
Oh.
one.
Look
I
at
ain't
that.
playing it. Fuck it.
I'm impressed, Bob.
Oh, it's playing music, so that's fucked.
Monday Night Raw. It contains material too hot for some. Viewer discretion is advised. And I look like I've been beaten up with a frying pan in 2020.
I don't like that Sonny's boobs are really far apart.
Well, they're fake, aren't they?
Probably.
Oh,
We're still PG, right? TV PG.
Oh yeah, it's definitely TV PG. That's why the idea that they're like, oh, there's some stuff in this show that's bad. Well, it's like what, that first 30 seconds, that's the bad part because there's like a girl in a
It's
bikini.
her. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's her. Is that what viewer discretion's about?
But she's not like that on the show. That's my thing.
No.
She comes out with the body down, is still fully dressed, but you get a little bikini or like a tub vignette for literally 10 seconds in the open of the show.
Yeah. You know, so a funny thing here. I was watching a Great American Bash the other day.
Because why not?
I think it was like 97, so I was like, whatever. And Medusa's got like a bikini top on. And then she takes it off just to reveal another bikini top. So it's nothing scantily clad. And that's like such a 90s wrestling thing. Larry,
Guys, we just saw Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, I missed that. I was looking at Bob explaining the bikini.
Why
Yeah, I
did they
missed it
show
too.
him?
because I think he's coming in, isn't he?
Monday.
It's the
night.
first I'm hearing of it.
I don't think they've said it, have they yet?
Dude,
Yeah.
they showed a fucking video of him shaking the ropes, and it looked like 1996.
I didn't see any nothing in the observers. Razor Ramon starting us off here on a live edition.
I'm bored with Razor Ramon, dude.
Well, he always just does the same stuff. Like there's nothing really going on for him.
Yeah, I'm fucking bored with him.
I don't know if he's... The only story I feel like he's been in since I've joined IcoPod in the beginning of 95 was the Goldust one that just happened. He hasn't done a goddamn thing.
Well, he had the Jarrett thing for like all of 90, like the first half of 95.
Then that meant so much to me, I forgot about it then.
But you know what? There wasn't really a story to that. It was like, oh,
They were
hey,
just-
I beat you with your bum knee. This is like, I'm in love with you. And he's like, yo, Chico, I don't swing that way.
Okay,
bro.
so I guess that maybe that's what I'm getting at. Is like he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's kind of just like him and Jarrett. It was just like, oh yeah, like okay, I beat you. Like we're just fighting each other. Not like, hey, I'm gonna sing you a song that you don't like, and then you're gonna be like, hey Chico, and then throw a toothpick at me. I'm gonna be mad.
Well, you know-
Razor, let me tell you this right now. Razor has had 3 feuds in 3 years.
Right. Which is what I was going to say.
Bret Hart, 1, 2, 3 Kid, and Goldust.
Well, Jeff Jarrett, that's 4.
Dude, fuck all that.
And Diesel.
No.
Wait, hold up, pause.
Bullshit.
Speaking of Goldust, he's coming out. Are they facing off right now on Raw?
Yeah, and they're jobbing Razor out.
Well,
then
what I was going to say, though, because I feel like we're still in the era where wrestlers will have a year-long feud with one person. Like, they just drag it out.
Well, and the problem with Razor is it hasn't been those year-long feuds. It's been 2-3 months,
Yeah.
and then he does nothing.
Oh, look at this. Goldust has new eye makeup on.
Yeah.
What is up with his wig? It looks like it's different.
Well, he also just lit Marlena's cigar, which looked very dangerous because his frills on his jacket definitely could have caught on fire.
That's all right.
Yeah, the wig does look weird. The eye makeup's really weird as well. Someone just threw something at him.
It's like peanut. Oh, they're throwing shit at him.
Well, that's heat, brother.
Goldust
over.
is tall.
Dude, he's huge.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Well, let's see. I have a picture with him because I met him, and he's like
He's probably a top, right? He's probably not a bottom.
Goldust.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I think he's about him.
He's got to be a top.
I would say the character Eggs is he could be both probably, but
That's true. I mean, I guess the character would be a bottom, right? Because
Yeah.
he probably wants Razor to fuck.
Look, this is me standing next to Goldust. So he's got. I mean, he's pretty big.
You're his baby.
Dallas, to be fair, you're 5'3". So
no, I'm 5'4", Robert. Goldust getting thrown around.
You could stand. You would stand next to Marco Stunt and be the same height.
Yeah, this is me. Look, here's more height reference versus his other opponent here, Scott Hall.
Scott Hall's big as fuck, though.
Yeah, he is.
Oh shit! Is that person gonna keep that Goldust jacket or what? I would. I ain't giving it back.
I'd run out of the arena with it.
Oh, the referee took the belt out. He clotheslines Goldust over the top. The fans are snapping their picks. Razor's hyped up. Orlando's like, God damn it! Why am I here?
Maybe they're not going to do something at WrestleMania if they're having.
I'd be pretty surprised.
There's no way.
Look at that guy take the camera right in Marlena's face and then snap a pic.
You know what? At least he didn't go upskirt like Conrad did.
Well, you don't really have to go too far because that shit's short as fuck.
Wait, to who? Who did you do that to?
I think it was Lana, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't remember.
It was at a 20. I don't know. Well, it was somebody. He clearly goes up the skirt, and he's never addressed it, but it's always on Twitter.
Yeah, I can't stand Conrad Thompson.
Rubbing himself in. Yeah. Oh, he spits at him.
Why didn't he catch it and eat it?
I was going to say, I don't think Goldust is a spitter.
Thanks, Bob.
Wow.
We're in an arm wringer here.
Lift him up. That was weird. Lift him up and dropped him down, but he kind of took it awkward.
Goldust's limbs look really lanky.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate. Whoa, that was weird.
Yeah, why is he dropping to the mat so weird? Like he doesn't want to go full on his back. He has to put his feet down. Let's see, is he going to do it again?
I like that Goldust's little butt crack is out.
You can see his ball sack dangling.
Oh, well, that's a given.
It's part of the gimmick.
To see his ball sack just dangling in his tights.
Yeah, dude. It's the gooch.
What? Commercial break.
Stay with us.
Clothesline. Goldust keeping control of the clothesline.
You're damn right, buddy.
I listened to a podcast today. What was it? Chicken Salad.
Oh.
Where they watch bad wrestling and try to make chicken salad out of it. And it's on the place to be podcast feed. It was an enjoyable show. But a couple of the guys didn't have the Peacock premium, so they'd be like, oh, I got a commercial break. And like other people would be like, well, we don't. So like, what do we do? So it's kind of funny. You can't do a watch along with.
You know, I think I'd be really good on that show because I try to find something in everything.
Yeah, well, you're a delusional wrestling fan.
No.
We had to watch a TNA show twice, and then Dallas somehow thought the second time it was even better.
Yeah, he also thought it was better the second time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because the first time we were like, it was a good show, but holy shit, that was a long one. But then we watched it again, we were like, that was not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I was dreading it all week. I was like, oh my God, I gotta watch the show again.
Goldust gets crotched on the top rope. Mind you, he should like that.
Well, I mean, pain. Not everyone likes pain.
Well, it was his ball sack landed on it, so they look big enough to absorb the pain. So.
Jesus.
That's why they're big, because they hit the top rope.
Superplexed by the bad guy. And you can just see Goldust's bulging penis in his gear.
Yep. There it is.
He's getting... I think Austin's onto something. Every time he gets beat up, you can just see it growing like an elephant trunk.
Oh, Razor's got his finger in Goldust's butthole.
Oh, God.
All the way slam over the top rope.
He was knuckle deep up his ball.
He really was. His finger was in there. He's probably got a hole in his tights now because Razor's finger
would be
up his ass. Any PW rules.
Whatever that is. clothesline off of the apron.
Why do you guys think that when Dustin Rhodes was coming into the WWF, they looked at him and go, "We're gonna put you in gold paint and a bodysuit"?
I think they did it to depart as far away from Dusty Rhodes as they possibly could.
Yeah, and I think Dustin wanted to be. I think he also wanted to do that. I think he wanted to forge his own career.
Okay.
Middle rope back suplex by Razor Goldust rolling to the floor. Marlena's like, "What's wrong, baby?" And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here. We gotta leave. Run."
Yeah, literally. He's like, "Screw you guys. We're out." Where's he going?
We gotta try that finger up the butt that he did. Come on, Marlena. I liked it.
Well, if this is the way we're ending this, and it looks like it is, there's the bell. Razor Ramon wins by count out. Then maybe we are continuing this, but I don't know. Do we think we're going to really make it to Mania?
No. I don't think so.
I bet you they wrestle next week.
Hey, yo, Chico. Cut the music.
Yeah, so do you have audio on yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what he's talking about?
No, sort of, except we were all making fun of him. But he said, "Goldust, I don't want your belt. I want
your ass."
He literally just said that. What the hell?
Oh, shit. Okay. At the Motel 6 in room 23.
He said he wants his ass?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh. So maybe Razor wants to top him.
What the fuck? Why'd he say that?
To beat him up. That's kind of what he meant.
Because that's Sonny's whole some viewer discretion.
Yeah, but he's saying he wants to fuck him.
Oh.
No, not like that. He doesn't want to beat him with his penis. He wants to beat him with his fists.
Yeah, his fist. He wants to beat his ass, which also sounds bad. But okay, he's talking about Roddy Piper, our new president. I forgot about that already.
Oh, yeah.
He says, "Piper, I heard you say one time that you got 6 kids, and that makes you Hot Rod."
Oh, because his penis.
Oh.
Shooting out semen to get 6 kids.
There's a lot of fucking dick references in this.
Yeah. Look at the kids. Like, what?
They're talking about his rod?
Wait, is that why his nickname's Hot Rod?
I don't think. I think it's because he's got a loose temper, not because he's shooting fire out of his dick hole.
I didn't think so either.
No.
You made me think about that for a second, though. I was like, "There's no way, right?"
No. Hulk Hogan cutting promos on a guy that's every time he has sex, he has a kid. Listen here, Hot Rod. Get out of here. That's funny.
Well, he wants Goldust, a mega match here. Anywhere, anytime. Well, he just had him, so.
Yeah, and you won by countout.
This is Goldust and Goldust. Everybody knows that you want me. Oh, that's a good point.
Nah.
Well, I want you to now,
Chico.
Chico.
You think I'm sexy? You think I'm hot?
Yeah.
You right.
Oh.
What is Razor doing right now? Is he turning gay?
Is he turning gay?
Oh, he's challenging Piper to
Is he?
essentially make him. He's challenging him to make him a match against Goldust. He said, "Goldust, let's have a date." And then music hits. He taunts more. Not a bad promo by Razor, really. It kind of was long, but.
So is what next week they're going to be at a restaurant on their first date or something?
I would have to guess.
Something weird's going on here.
Still to come, Tatanka and Taker. Can't wait for that. Yeah, but that Razor Ramon promo, besides it being long, up next.
Ultimate Warrior. Well, that's from WrestleMania 8.
What the fuck?
There's a whole bunch of those things.
Oh, look. Backstage here.
Oh, who's in the casket? Is it the Ultimate Warrior in the casket? He's back from the dead?
Oh, yes!
The Undertaker. But I like how the casket's like in the back, just sitting in a dark corner.
Yeah. I beat the traffic.
You can tell this is before they'd like light areas cooled. They would just like put it there. Well. Doc Hendricks here.
Is it Doc? No, it's some woman. With horrible fucking bangs there.
I'd give her a horrible bang, all right.
Well, she put a bowl over her forehead and just cut the bangs off. That was weird.
Doc Hendricks recently was on the NXT in Your House show, and every time he did the voice, I thought he was gonna have a heart attack.
You don't want my
Wow,
opinion.
it's me, Doc Hendricks.
You don't want my opinion on NXT shows.
We already were talking about it. We already know.
Yeah.
Look at all these shirts. Only the youth is
They're
1995.
horribly printed on though.
Terrible. Bootleg. Shit looks like
I
bootleg.
was gonna
Yeah.
say, it looks like a bootleg eBay store. Like there it is. Like here you go.
$29.95 for a long sleeve shirt back in '96 is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Probably
expensive
explains why
now.
it's not. Explains why they're probably not really resold because no
Speaking
one
of
bought
the devil, well, Vinnie Mac. Doc Hendricks here, and I'm here to dance with the people because I believe I'm a rock star. But really, we're just done within your house. So look at here's some pictures of Shawn Michaels dancing on top of the house, and I'm just gonna keep talking because we were just talking about in your house last night.
What if he just fell off the roof?
Well, he almost did when he swung down on the rope. He didn't let go in time.
Like a Home Alone thing. He just Owen Hart just throws like a baseball at his head and he just rolls down. Oh, cool. We're getting stills from a show that we watched last week. Courtesy of WWF Magazine. I wonder if they actually used all these pictures in the magazine. I doubt it, because usually the magazine had all about 3 pictures of every match.
Fucking sons of
A
bitches.
young child in the ring. And there it is. Championship match. WrestleMania 12. WWF World Champion Bret Hart. If he's still a champion, you never know.
Good point.
Could be Big Daddy, Cool Daddy.
It could be. The WWF is just unpredictable.
Right, you never know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Championship cage match. Are they going to show us stills of this one too?
No.
Yeah, they are. Courtesy of the WWF Magazine once again. We saw pictures of them walking out.
Can't they just show us the fucking video footage?
No, man. I think it's like a pay-per-view thing. Like they can't do it for like 30 days. Because of all the replays?
Wayne.
I'd say they suck on it.
Me too. This is thrilling stuff. They were holding hands, and then he was on top of the cage. Now he's trying to crawl out. Oh, boy. Could he do it? I don't know. You already told us the championship match for WrestleMania is Bret against Shawn, so I'm assuming Diesel didn't win.
Dude, you don't know.
I do know. They told us. I saw it, too. And look at Undertaker's hand. I'm here.
That was a cool finish, guys.
He pulled him under, and then there was like smoke, and Diesel was terrified. Wasn't his gear like ripped up, too?
Yeah, dude, he was beat up.
Oh, Dallas is on the phone because he's so fucking popular.
I'll tell you what's not very popular with me is this episode of Monday Night Raw. We're 18 minutes in here, and I wish we were 48 minutes in.
You don't. Oh, yeah. Diesel and Taker official for WrestleMania 12.
Oh,
You're telling
God.
me you didn't like the Razor? What the fuck? Why are we still doing this? Okay, cool. Yokozuna talked. He knows English.
Listen up, bruh.
Rosetta Stone worked out for him pretty well.
Me and Kona Crush live on the same island, bruh.
What if he was like, I'm not even Japanese, I'm Samoan?
I mean, he basically is doing that.
Yeah. Here comes
Is this
Vader.
live?
Yeah. Well, Barry Horowitz and Aldo Montoya are in the ring.
Aldo
Vader's walking
Montoya
out.
somehow has a worse mask than he did before.
Yeah. Vader's coming out. He's wearing a black long sleeve shirt. And yeah, he just murdered Aldo with a forearm strike there.
Is he wearing the long sleeve shirt because of the surgery? Probably. Like
Probably.
Maybe he's got some bandages or something like that on. He's trying to hide.
Yeah, if I had to guess.
I was actually when you mentioned that because didn't he come out in your house with like a jacket on or something weird like
Yes.
that? That's probably why.
Speaking of
Oh
shoulder
my
surgeries, Aldo's going to need a shoulder
God.
surgery after that choke slam or whatever that was.
That was so
Right on his
fucking...
shoulder.
Dude, that was so
The referee's
reckless.
even asking him, hey, man, are you good? He's like, I don't know.
Oh, my
Maybe.
God.
This is not an official match, by the way.
He
I
got
don't-
whiplash from his own shoulder.
I think that Barry and Aldo were going to be teaming up to do something here, and this is not a designed handicap match. The referee's really not trying to stop anything, though. Is this a handicap match?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't look like this is actually a match. Unless I'm missing something.
Do you like Vader's chin popping out the bottom of the mask?
I like that, and that his face is crooked in the mask all the time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he
Well,
has.
maybe it is a handicap match. I don't know. The ref isn't like trying to stop it.
Is the bell's not even ringing?
I don't know. I might have missed the bell.
I don't think there was one.
What time is it? Vader time.
All those masks looks like he gutted a fucking Wilson volleyball and just put it over his head.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay, Vader. Cool. That was it. Ultimate Warrior.
What is going on with this?
He is part of the new generation of the World Wrestling Federation.
This feels so out of place. It's not even funny.
Don't you guys know that he's a really great person because he had daughters?
What's it been? 4 years since he's been on TV?
What? No, he was on TV as recently as 92.
Yeah, it's 4 years.
Yeah.
Then who gives a fuck? That'd be like Ryback coming back today. Like, who fucking cares?
Dude, you know, how many times has that guy done a poll on Twitter and he's like, where should I go? Ring of Honor, New Japan, AEW, or retire? And they're always like, retire.
And he goes, okay, now that I blocked all the jabronis, what do you guys really think? And then they don't I think he's doing it on purpose. He's got to be doing it on purpose.
Oh, for sure, because he wouldn't keep on putting retire on there if he wasn't trying to do
Although
something.
he is a dumbass, so maybe.
Yeah.
Skip Sheffield. What it do?
I forgot about
what a
that
bitch
shit.
Motherfucker he is.
What it do?
Fuck off. And he'd come out with no shirt and a cowboy hat on. Like, you're a bitch, dude.
Well, look, you can secure your tickets by calling 213
499 3232.
Oh, that might have been what it is, yeah.
496? I don't fucking know.
No, 499.
I'm not going to WrestleMania. Oh, who's this?
Oh.
It's
Watch it be gold. Watch it be Goldust.
Happy birthday to you. Whose birthday is it? It's Bob's birthday soon, isn't it?
No, holy God.
Just kidding. Oh, wow.
Hi. In a couple of years, you're all going to find out firsthand that I'm able to fart out of my pussy hole.
She just sang happy birthday to the Mr. President, and here's Bob Backlund in the crowd. Her boob was almost out. Her left boob.
Yeah, wait, what was she talking about?
She was singing happy birthday to Mr. President.
To what, Piper?
Oh, she just said Mr. President. So
Bob Backlund, dude.
Oh boy, he's in the crowd yelling at children. Name all the presidents and I'll give you an article. Oh, Marty Jannetty. All right, shit just got real.
Marty Jannetty, who's soon going to be making a comeback. He's literally turning his life around. I sent it to you guys recently in our group chat. What did he say? Hold on. I gotta find it.
So there's a 17-year-old girl living next to me. She's giving me fuck eyes. Should I do it or no?
Let me tell you, man. Sean just he dropped me one day, man, and that was it, man.
I can't find it.
I said, Sean, we should be a tag team forever, man. And Sean was like, no,
hey,
I don't want to do that. Man.
Oh, no. Well, this is
Ringmaster, Steve Austin, with the $1 Million Championship.
You talk about a stone cold man.
Oh, they're already throwing that out there?
Yeah, that was a nice line by Vince. No, I'm sorry. I lied about the comeback.
His head bald.
Yeah, he did. It's a good look for him. I wonder if it will catch on.
No.
And having a little goatee, you think that look is marketable or what?
I think they should drop this gimmick, but keep like the master idea and have him like a really good like orating person, like a good talker. And they could call him the master debater.
Oh my God.
God. All right, Glenn Gilberti. Thank you for joining the podcast.
So I recently sent you guys so it's not about Marty Jannetty comeback, but he writes on Facebook, is it by physics possible to blow and suck at the same time? I just heard my singles career did. And it was one of the funniest things that I saw Marty Jannetty ever post.
It's impossible to blow and suck at the same time.
Physics possible.
Yeah. I don't know. What if Stone Cold Steve Austin in like 1999 was still the $1 million champion and he came out with it?
What the fuck?
Like he didn't lose the belt for
the
like
blue collar man who hates his boss carrying around the $1 million belt.
Hey Vince, I know this bugs you that Savio Vega or Marty Jannetty couldn't beat me in '96 for, but I still got it. Come and get it.
Did they give Ringmaster the title on Superstars or something, or they just randomly like, here you go, come out with it?
No, they gave it to him on Superstars.
Did they give a reason why, or?
It's Ted's belt. He can do whatever he wants with it.
Okay.
Also, please note that the Ringmaster is not in green anymore. He is in all black.
And he's wearing his Hollywood blonde boots, isn't he?
I was going to say, yeah, he still has his Hollywood blonde boots on.
With the little black star on him.
Jay with a drop kick. That could be it. He's a knocked out. Two kicked out.
Oh, hell no.
Okay,
no longer. That's the stun
gun, baby.
Go to commercial. He didn't win with it.
Oh my goodness.
We're back on Monday Night Raw. You want some goddamn cotton candy? I fucking do.
Oh, goes for a splash, but Austin gets his knees up and Jannetty hunched over into the corner.
Marty's like, should have stayed with Sean, man. I don't know. Should have stayed with Sean.
Right before he dropped me, man. You know, this is your midnight rocker, up all night fucking party.
MJ. This is
MJ here.
You know, everybody calls me that.
What it do? You want to come down, meet all the fans, and guess what? I'm going to bring my buddy Sean with me. Yep.
What it do?
Me and Sean in this action figure pack. First one here to come and meet me at my table. You can get this signed by your rocker MJ, baby. He just posted a video like. Hold on.
I like that he's like sleeping in half of them.
Oh god, I like that. Why am I friends with Marty Jannetty on Facebook?
I deleted his bitch ass. I'm done with him. He came back and returned too many times, so I deleted him on Facebook.
That ain't right, man.
4 days ago, definitely missed being in the ring. And when the new ankle heals, who knows? Then he goes on some other shit, but wow.
Oh, he's on some other shit. There's no doubt about that.
LOL. Keep the podcast offers coming. I enjoy doing them. Bob, reach out to Marty Jannetty and get his ass.
Could you imagine?
He would do it. What do you mean? Could you imagine? He would definitely do it.
Okay, and then we'd be on here like, oh, Marty, huge fans. Love your work. Don't listen to any of the 96 podcasts.
I am a fan of Marty Jannetty. I've said many times, like, he's come back a couple times and I've supported it. This last one, no.
Okay, wait, here we go. Ready?
It's your favorite rocker here, MJ in the house, otherwise known as Marty Jannetty. Always caught rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling, slamming and jamming and moving and grooving. From Austin to Boston, Maine to Spain and all points in between. And this in between is going to be right there in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to be taking care of business and having good times.
Just get ready. He's going to talk about Sean in a second. Hold on. It's only
July 24th. You don't want to miss it. Be there. We're going to be seeing Samu and Jimmy Hart and some of my guys I haven't seen in so long. It's going to be such a great time. I'm even thinking of bringing my friend Shawn Michaels along with me as an action figure.
It's toy.
It's an action. He has to clarify. It's an action figure.
Who comes to see me, that is.
Anyone who comes to see me, you can get this. Your rocker.
Your favorite rocker, Marty Jannetty.
Hey guys, it's me, MJ, also known as Marty Jannetty.
That's like saying your favorite part of like mashed potatoes and gravy is just the gravy, no mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Like nobody just
Remaster
eats the
puts
gravy.
Jannetty to sleep.
Austin just won with the $1 million dream, and he's looking at us like he's stone cold.
Oh hell yeah!
He's the ringmaster. He's not Steve Austin.
No longer.
You bring that little toy belt in here, Tad.
What? Oh, what's this?
The Dungeon
On
of
the
Doom.
8th day, God created something.
God created mankind.
Oh.
So this is mankind.
Why'd they create some of you guys so normal and forget parts of me?
Mm-hmm.
Swallowed the ear that was ripped from my skull.
You can't see shit.
No, it's wicked dark. You're getting a shot of his hands. There's a
He's
rat.
holding a rat.
That's George the Rat. Thank you very much.
Oh.
It's Cornette's pet.
The rat's trying to get away, but is he screaming?
Cornette says that George the Rat had the biggest pair of balls on a rat he's ever seen, by the way.
Of course he did. Oh, George escaped, so he's walking off now. All right, so that's like the first full body that we've seen of mankind.
But
Do
still
you
not
like
his
that
face.
Ted went back and then came back home?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. With Tatanka here.
Yeah,
Well, it's a known fact that Tatanka doesn't know which way it is to the ring, so
that's
Ted
true.
probably had to guide him.
Slammy Awards taking place WrestleMania weekend. We better have full coverage, Bob.
Are we gonna be able to watch that?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. All right, here's Cornette's like, "You're dumb, Yokozuna," and he's like, "I'm not Japanese anymore," and he shoved him down. "I can't fit in your hot tub. Your wife's too big and I'm too fat." And then he's crying about it, and Davey's like, "You stay away from Diana," and he's like, "Diana's a whore," and he's
Diana.
like, "Oh, fuck you, Diana." That's what Yokozuna was just yelling. Leg dropping.
Oh, shit,
What is
Vader.
What is this? Yoko, is he fighting both of them? Plus Diesel. What is Diesel? What? Jake Roberts.
Trust me.
What the fuck? Sean and Brett. Okay. Next week. Okay.
Wow.
So what was going on with Diesel? Is he fighting Fatu? Is that why he was showing?
I don't know.
jumping
There's a
off the
lot of
top rope?
shit going on next week, apparently.
I'm so confused. All right, yeah. This is Austin's favorite entrance of the.
Is this
Undertaker.
our main event?
Yeah, man, it's Undertaker and Tatanka.
Okay, what do you guys want to talk about for the next 15 minutes?
Tatanka.
I feel like I did have some. Oh, I know what we can talk about. Screech texted me.
Oh, he texted me. He messaged me on Facebook too.
I bet I wouldn't be surprised if it's a similar thing. I believe as of this recording, the episode that just came out was when we called him on the phone.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
So I got a text, and I'm sure Screech loves when I read his text messages on the air. So he said, "Dude, I sounded so high on the podcast.
That's what he said.
I stopped doing that a few weeks beforehand." I said, "It sounded like we just woke you up." And he said, I said, I was half asleep. I looked over and saw Bob was calling me from Facebook, but I didn't get to it in time. And then I was like, too funny. Well, we're glad you picked up. And he said, yeah, I was listening to it going, shit, this guy's funny. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
and we're inviting his ass on here. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
It's
We're
gonna be
He's a
bumping
legend.
elbows with Screech Monroe here pretty soon on a bonus episode. You got to be shitting me.
I'm really looking forward to that day.
I think.
He
Oh
is
my
the
god.
legend.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
Maybe he won't listen to this episode.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
I'm pretty
maybe.
sure he listens to every one.
Well, let's just assume that maybe he doesn't listen to this one.
All right. If you were listening right now, Screech, yeah, dude, what's up? Okay, just turn it off, or fast forward probably like 10 minutes and then go back. Go ahead.
I think when we have Screech on the bonus episode, we should just all not talk and make him talk for like the first 2 minutes and just not say anything.
Oh
And
my
see what he
god!
does. Just see what he does.
So
Like, when
like,
we
I'll
st-
do the. All right, this is what I'll do. I'll do like the intro.
Yeah,
Like,
Bob
hey,
will be doing the normal. Yeah.
Screech, like, Screech, how you doing? And then after I say that, he'll be good, and then just silence for 2
I will
minutes.
just sit here for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And
That's
he'll
gonna
just
be
what?
That's
He'll
gonna be
hang
this
up. He'll
clip.
be like, fuck this. I'm out of here.
Well, the thing is that he's gonna listen. He'll hear that part that he just said, but he'll forget by the time we record with him.
100%. And I don't think he'd hang up because he probably doesn't even know how to join the call in the first place.
Wow.
What's
That might
he
be
calling
true.
from? A Windows 98?
I don't know.
No, he actually bought a MacBook Pro, I believe, and I helped him pick one out.
He's got the
When
Mac
was that?
too. That's got the colored back.
Very recently, he asked me for my opinion about Macs, and I said, "Once you go Mac, you never go back, brother."
Wrong guy to ask about Macs because what's Dallas going to say? No, I don't like them.
Well, I gave him my perks. When I switched, it was literally a life-changing moment.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It still is to this day. One of my
Samoan drop by Tatanka there. He's
wow,
gonna
super
win this,
impressive. I wonder if the Undertaker's gonna set up. Oh wait, here's
No.
He's
Diesel
just
with a
come out
fucking
with
axe.
a fucking axe, dude. He's gonna kill the cameraman.
He's
What's
like,
that?
whoa,
What's
dude.
he doing? He's literally gonna kill him.
You're coming with me, piece of shit.
Diesel, they've changed his character. Diesel is a serial killer, and he's gonna bring the camera guy to film his own death. I can't
Wait.
believe this.
Wait, what is it? Oh, he's gonna go destroy the casket.
Why
Wait,
does he have his hand over the camera like that?
he's got something to show you. Oh, look, see, here's the casket. He brought the camera guy in the back, and now he's hitting an axe to it. But Undertaker can't even see because he's in a headlock.
It's not even doing shit either.
Yeah, he's not really breaking it.
No.
He's not using it right. Oh, there we go. That's
He
It's
probably
getting
feels
stuck
so
in the
stupid.
casket.
He probably feels so dumb.
They cut away from it because it was
He's-
literally not accomplishing anything.
He's probably hitting it with the axe, thinking in his head, "Fuck you, Vince, for making me do this shit."
Yeah.
He was
Fucking, you're
better
right.
off bringing a baseball bat and just trying to beat it up that way.
He should have run it over with a big diesel truck.
Okay, so they cut away from it, and now he's like starting to maybe break it a little bit. So
Nah.
somebody came over and was like, "Hey, man, this is how you do it."
No, it looks like they put the camera on the inside, so it looked as if it was more destroyed, but it's not really. This is like very weird.
I like that
he's-
we're getting
he's-
a dual screen just for the.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
he's
who
breaking
gives a fuck?
Undertaker's home. That's not right.
I mean, he did just walk out of that. He arrived in the arena in the stood-up coffin. Okay, the
Yeah.
coffin was fucking standing up.
I wish Tatanka would have beat Undertaker tonight.
I think he's going to. Pile driver right here. He's gonna break his neck.
Wouldn't that be an upset,
And
though?
down. There it is.
Oh, shit, that was a little
Could
low.
you-
He almost paralyzed him like Owen and
Could
Stone
you
Cold.
imagine if Tatanka were to beat Taker here, and then they're like, match changed to WrestleMania 12. It's Diesel against Tatanka,
That'd be sick.
and then Diesel gives him a blanket with like chicken pox on it. And then, here you fucking go, you fucking Tatanka. You're a fool, just like you were those years ago, you
With
idiot.
chicken pox on it. Not smallpox, chicken pox.
Chicken pox.
Holy fuck, that's awesome.
Choke slam by Taker.
You can't see nothing in the diesel camera. It's
No,
dark as fuck.
no.
Once again, this is before they knew how to light, apparently.
Yeah.
He's in the Mankind vignette.
Well, they were also taking pictures, so there's like random flashes.
Boom. Cool. Tatanka's about to get pinned. 1, 2.
Why is he on
three.
TV still?
I don't know. He I remember saying like he was gonna do some stuff for a little while and then he was done.
Yeah, bye.
We got about
Hopefully
6
that-
minutes
that-
left, so I don't know if they're about to fill 6 minutes.
Shit. What are we gonna talk? Yeah, what are they gonna do?
I think Peter Sinercha is gonna come out.
I think Skinner's gonna come out from under the ring and spit his tobacco in his face and be like, "You remember me? January '93, son of a bitch, I beat you," and they never showed it. But guess
I
what I
think
have?
Skinner
The
was
footage
supposed
in my
to-
hand.
Skinner was supposed to like take the Undertaker gimmick and run with it, and they were just gonna fire Mark Calloway. But since the tape went unaired, everything changed.
Now Tatanka's running, thinking the Taker's coming for him, but he's really going for Diesel. He's like, I beat you, Tatanka. I care more about Diesel. Oh, yeah, dramatically look. What the hell?
He's like staring at the Tron. It was like, that's going to do anything.
Do you know the
Yeah,
prices of lumber in
he gonna
2021? You piece of shit.
I wouldn't go after Diesel. He's got an axe. He's gonna fucking kill him.
Bro, I'm sick of hearing about the prices of lumber. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, it's a problem.
I know, I've heard all about it.
Do you guys use that as an excuse at work? You're like, well, we're doing all we can right now. All the prices of raw materials are going up, so your art's going to be a little delayed.
No.
I have people complaining about like meat going up, and it's like, dude, it's literally 3 cents. Can you just relax?
Well, that's just like me and Bob discussed the Chipotle getting raised 4%. It's like, oh my god! So instead of $10 for my bowl, it's like $10.34.
Yeah.
Oh my
what?
god! The world is ending for 30 cents.
You're telling me I gotta open up my piggy bank to fucking get change out? Oh god, I'm pissed.
Bob,
Wait.
you're high up in the food chain, and there's a fucking billionaire Ted skit going on, so it's not like we need to talk
Larry
about
Flynn
this.
live.
Can you please explain to me why every time I go in Walmart, either there is one fucking lane open, one lane, or there's several, and it's all the absolute slowest fucking cashiers they could possibly hire? What hasn't Walmart figured out? What is the problem?
I don't know. Billionaire Ted owner, just about everything. Okay, so he's on Larry Fling Live.
Wow, what an insult! Owns everything.
Yeah, just owns about everything. Well, to answer your question, I don't know, but the whole method to their madness is they don't hire cashiers. They hire people to work like in sporting goods, hardware, whatever, and then they'll go on the speaker and be like, "We need everybody up front to unregister." And they all come up front, and they all don't want to be there. So they're just like, "Ah, fuck it, ass. Oh, okay, great, you can go." And then if you were to go to sporting goods and need help with something, well, guess what? That person is on the registers, so they can't help you.
It's infuriating to know that this multi-bazillion dollar company has lines that don't fucking move.
Well, what I've never understood, and I've told people this numerous times. I personally have done this too. I've seen people go up there with a shopping cart full, and they look at the lines and they're like, "Fuck this," and they ditch it.
I have done it before.
Yeah,
I will put shit down and leave the store.
Yeah, and they're like, "Well, what could we do to solve that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Have more cashiers, because every time I leave, there's 2 people." And they're like, "Well, it's not that easy." And I'm telling you, the next time that they have like tell us what could we do better? I'm gonna be like, I got a question, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, what's up?" I'm gonna be like, "How much like gross revenue profit did the store make this year?" And they're gonna be like, "Oh, $23 million." And I'm gonna be like, "Cool. You're telling me that we can't just hire part-timers to work like the busiest time, work 11 to like 7 at $13 an hour, and they're making probably, if you calculate it, less than $15,000 a year. You're telling me we couldn't hire like 20 of those motherfuckers and then just leave them up there?"
It's so annoying.
Because here's a crazy thing. You hire those people, you're probably going to get more people into their shop, because they're going to be like, "Oh, wow, Walmart's lines are super fast now. So I'm going to go in there and buy more shit because I can get out quick." People buy less stuff if there's a big line.
100%.
I hate shopping there.
Oh, I hate shopping there too. I'm a self-checkout guy.
Even
the
that.
self-checkouts are down.
When?
Even that. At the store. Like the internet thing went down or whatever. So we've had no self-checkouts for a couple of days now, and you'll see the lines. It's fucking wrapping around frozen down the
Yep.
grocery aisle, and I'm
Yep.
like, fuck
Oh,
that.
I've never seen it that bad. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You should see the Walmarts
Because
down
self
here, dude.
checkout is down, and then the one person self checkout goes to register it, so you've got like 3 people. It's
Ooh,
like,
that's,
yeah,
that's
that's gonna
bad.
solve that on a Saturday. That's great.
You should see the lines down here. That's all I'm going to tell you. You should see. We went shopping yesterday. Middle of the afternoon on a Sunday. Dude, it looked like people were prepping for a hurricane. That's how many people were there.
Oh, we just finally ended that awful segment, and now Undertaker has just seen the destruction of his casket, and he just can't believe it.
There is no way Diesel did all that during that Larry Fling thing. They definitely went in there with a
No.
bulldozer and ran it over.
Yeah.
Paul Bear's just screaming, and Taker just whipped his hair, and that's it.
All right, well, that wraps up the February 19th edition of Monday Night Raw. I don't think really anything was accomplished there, right?
I'd say that was the worst episode of Raw we've seen in a long time.
Worst live episode, specifically.
Oh, for sure, live episode.
We've definitely seen worse episodes, I'd say, but yeah, nothing happened.
I didn't like that episode, not one fucking bit.
I didn't either.
So, that's my review on it. I mean, what? We got the Diesel Undertaker thing announced, and really that was what this whole show encapsulated, was that, hey, they're fighting at WrestleMania. So if I'm going to give them one sort of praise, they're building toward a WrestleMania match.
Well, and we're moving forward with the Razor Goldust stuff, whatever that means. I didn't mind what Razor, like his promo, and I only say that too, and I complained that it was a little long, but Razor like acknowledging that Goldust like wants his body and like thinks he's hot, like to me is like a step in the like right direction, because I feel like at first he was not about it at all, but the fact that he finally like said it and acknowledged what was happening, I think is really important to point out.
Right. Yeah, because he was definitely like avoiding the undertones.
Yeah, and this time he didn't. Even though it happened on Superstars and stuff, I think that the Ringmaster's changes are positive as well. He doesn't look as much like a jabron as he did the green tights and like the hair, and like, I don't know, he looked very generic before. He doesn't look as bad right now, I feel like, because he, with the goatee and stuff, at least he's got a different look going on.
Yeah, the intensity's up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the green tights are fucking bad.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, Tatanka and Undertaker being your main event is bullshit. The Vader, whatever happened with the Vader thing didn't make any sense to me. But that was probably because I missed part of the beginning, but I think it was just an attack. Then we don't know what's going on with this Ultimate Warrior shit. And I don't know if we just didn't hear what Vince was saying over the announcement or what, but like they're just showing like 80s flashbacks of Warrior.
It's very out of place.
So are you guys not excited for Warrior being back then?
Well, as Austin said, it's out of place.
I don't see where he fits.
The problem is, and mind you, I haven't even been watching the entirety of Raw as far as the the new generation and this and that and stuff. But the stuff I've seen, there's still people who aren't like new. So like, what are you doing? Like Bob Backlund being heavily featured, for example. I mean, I hate to say, you could even argue like Vader in a way. Obviously, he's new for the WWF, but there's that.
There's plenty of guys.
I mean, so Roddy Piper coming back is another good example. At least he's in a president role or whatever. But I don't know. So like Warrior, like what are we gonna have? Ultimate Warrior versus Tatanka on Raw? Like that shit's gonna be stupid.
That sounds amazing.
Well, at least it'll be less than a minute, I would like to think, but...
And not only that, I think Ultimate Warrior would have felt out of place 3 years ago, only a year after he had left. Like, if you told me Ultimate Warrior was coming in '93, I'd be like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like, say, okay, for example...
Hogan even felt out of place, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But say, for example, they said, okay, we're on the Intrepid. We need somebody to slam Yoko. Okay, we're going to have Ultimate Warrior come back and do it. I feel like that would have not gone over.
No way.
I think
So,
it would have been really weird.
Especially
That's
because
why.
instead of the helicopter, I could see like Vince or whoever was on microphone be like, "What? What's that?" And like everybody turns around and you just see Ultimate Warrior sprinting
Down
from,
the deck.
3 miles away, just running the entire way.
Just the whole deck.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm here.
That's a funny
I
idea.
ran here from Orlando."
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
holy
know.
fuck, man.
I just, and that's the thing, and I think that's the problem. WWF feels like they're grasping at straws a little bit. They're like, okay, the Sean thing's working, cool. The Razor thing is not really working, so let's try this Goldust thing and see where that goes. We don't know what we're doing with the Ringmaster, but like let him kind of do whatever he wants. And we don't know. Let's bring back some legends because like at least they might sell some tickets. And we just don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Like who are we pushing week to week? It changes. Like I don't know. Is Bulldog gonna win this week or is he gonna lose this week? Who knows? Is Goldust gonna fight a main eventer or is he gonna get a fucking squat? Like nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. There's not a lot of consistency in the booking.
No, well, and another thing I'm really kind of confused about is that Brett and Sean are having apparently an interaction on a taped Raw instead of the live one.
That's weird to me.
Yeah,
I'd say it's because neither guy is very strong on a promo, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I would think you would. I always feel like the live show should be the stacked one, and then you sprinkle in shit on the other three. But instead, they were like, "Here's the live one. This one's gonna blow, but maybe next week's will be better." I've never really understood that.
It's just a bummer that we have to watch a live if the live one isn't good. Now we got at least 3 weeks worth of potentially garbage.
Yeah,
and
I think
and that sucks.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I mean, I don't think they don't make it to Mania on just this taping because we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 Raws before the pay-per-view, so we're probably, I would imagine by like March 11th, they're gonna have to switch it.
I think March 11th is going to be our last of the taped. If I had to take a guess, I bet you March 18th is live again.
Okay.
If I'm just throwing guesses out there.
You might be right because Vader's got a different. Just in the thumbnail, it looks like he's got like a different shirt on.
Well, because what date's Mania again? The 31st.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good point. Maybe the 11th is a live one again, and then they get 2 more.
Yeah.
Taped. Oh, that might be how it is. So we might have 2 more taped. February 26th and March 4th. The March 11th may be live, and then March 18th and March 25th might be taped.
That's what I would think they're gonna do, but I don't know.
That would be the smarter thing to do, actually.
Yeah,
really.
That's what I would think. All right, well, you guys got anything else for this week's show, or should we move along to next week where Sean and Brett likely have a boring confrontation?
I'd say we end this boring confrontation of a show right where we are at. They're lucky they're getting to pack up and go home a little bit early this week. Not long and drawn out unless Dallas drops a bomb on us the last couple of seconds here in the podcast. I'd say we're just about spent for this episode of Raw.
Yeah, no, I don't. No bombshell this week. But you hold on to that.
Oh, it's coming.
You hold on to that.
He's gonna drop an atom bomb one of these days.
He's a cool guy on Twitter, by the way. If you don't follow Atom Bomb, go do it.
Well, yeah, and he follows IcoPod. So if you don't follow IcoPod, we're at IcoPod. So follow us on Twitter and on Facebook.
Do it. All right, for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Greeley, I'm Bob Downey Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.